Well, take 5 to care and take part in a special way to help make the season brighter for foster children and their families in our community. Barb Kempf from FosterAdopt Connect is here to tell us all about the organization and how we can help, especially around the holidays. So, this is a time when we really think of family and being together. So that does make us think about kids and why they may have wound up in foster care.
Yeah, kids go into foster care for a variety of reasons, at no fault of their own, but typically due to abuse, neglect. That could be physical abuse, sexual abuse, it could be parents' drug use issues. But again, it's not any fault of the child, and they go into a foster home or into a relative placement while their family work on the issues that brought them into care.
Okay, and you mentioned several different reasons, but all of them a little bit heavier. But of course, around the holidays, we want to sort of be embraced by those warm feelings and a lot of traditions. So what can that be like for a child in foster care around the holidays?
So the holidays are really tough for kids in foster care because when you think about, just like you said, when we think about holidays, we spend a lot of holidays with our families, and holidays are centered on family get-togethers and cooking and things like that. And so for kids that are in care, even if they're in a safe, loving home, they still have that missed connection with being at home with their family.
That has to be really tough.
Yeah, that's very hard.
So we as a community, if we're recognizing maybe there's some gaps that we could do something to help, how can we help foster kids during this time of year?
Oh, absolutely. We have the Give Joy program here at Christmas time, and so anyone can participate. There are 3 ways that you can participate. You can go to fosteradopt.org/givejoy. You can be matched with a child, and we have like a wish list for a child.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. This is nice.
And so you can choose whether you want a boy or a girl. You can choose the age that they are, and then we'll give you a list of what they want.
So when you're talking about age and name, so we're seeing this is a 9-year-old boy named Nathaniel, and he wants several different things that would make a great Christmas gift. An origami book with papers, art supplies, building Legos. I mean, that would really set anybody up just for an awesome Christmas and, of course, learning some good skills.
Yeah, and if you don't want to shop for a child, you can do a toy drive with your work, with your family. You can.
And so what would that look like? What would the toy drive look like?
So in an office, you might decide we're going to collect any kind of toys, and we can bring you a box, we can bring you a barrel, and you can collect those.
Is there anything that you guys are in particular need of around the holidays, like a certain age group?
The teens are the typical age group that we sometimes struggle with finding enough donors for, and so teens want what every other teen wants. We can do refurbished phones, we can do earbuds, gift cards, athletic wear, all of those items.
Okay, and then one last question. Especially around the holidays, foster children, they're no different than any other type of child.
No, many times you don't even know that a child is in foster care. They could be living next door, they could be a member of your church, they go to school with your kids. There's just no difference between a foster child and any other child.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing that. And of course, we'll be thinking of Nathaniel and other kids just like him around this holiday season.
Thank you.
You can take 5 to care and take part in FosterAdopt Connect's Give Joy holiday to help foster and adoptive families feel supported during this special season.